In some of your work, you talk about something that you describe as bodily capital. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Right. So in the modeling industry, a model sells to clients or rents to clients what we call his or her look, a kind of, it's part physical appearance, personality, but the physicality of it would be a special type of human capital that we call bodily capital. I take inspiration for the term from Louis Foucault, who wrote a book called Body and Soul, where he actually became a boxer and worked on his body to become a prize fighter. So like an athlete, a model sells his or her bodily capital, or they rent it in the model's case. So there's lots of different types of capitals that people have when they enter markets. Students, for instance, are attaining their educational credentials, they're working on their human capital. There's social capital, your kind of friendship ties and networks. There's cultural capital, your kind of competencies and familiarity with different types of culture. And models, their prime asset is their physicality, their bodies, their bodily capital, which means that, like an athlete, models are in a really tough position because bodily capital changes and deteriorates for all of us. All of our bodily capital is on the decline at some point as you get older. And for models, they have a very short window of time to capitalize on it, to sell it and to make it. For women, I found that they enter the modeling market and start selling their bodily capital as young as 13, and by about age 23 for high fashion, that's considered old and kind of used up and washed out. For men, it's a bit longer. They can go a bit later. They can start their careers as young as about 18 and have successful careers in high fashion well into their 30s. So kind of double standard.